Going to study about the natural vegetation, and natural vegetation will mainly focus on Indian natural vegetation. Okay, why? Because we are studying Indian geography. So in this lecture we are going to study various type of forest. Okay, various type of vegetation we are going to study in this lecture. So in this lecture we are going to study about various type of forests. So which are the forest? So you will study about tropical evergreen rainforest, and then deciduous or monsoon type of forest, and then dry deciduous forest, and then mountain forest, and then tidal or mangrove forest, and then semi-desert and desert vegetations. So in this lecture we are going to study about these topics. So first let's study about the tropical evergreen rainforest. Okay, tropical evergreen rainforest. So the tropical evergreen rainforest you will find in this area. Okay, the shaded portion, if you can see. So this shaded portion, the green color, okay, the green portion which is shaded by green color, you will find the tropical evergreen rainforest in this area of India. Okay, so mainly you will find it in the northeast and then in the western ghats also. These are the western ghats. Okay, ये जो green color का area है, this is western ghats. So mainly you will find in the northeast and western ghats, and some you will find in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands also. Andaman and Nicobar Islands also you will find this type of forest. Now the tropical evergreen forests are found in the areas where the precipitation is mainly more than 200 centimeters. Okay, जहां पर बारिश 200 सेंटीमीटर से ज्यादा है, more than 200 centimeter. So the tropical evergreen forests are found in the areas where the rainfall is more than 200 centimeter, and they are largely found in the areas of northeastern regions. Okay, northeastern region में ये tropical rainforest जो है वो ज्यादा मिलेंगे than especially in Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Assam, Nagaland and Western Ghats. Okay, so in this area of northeast and in Western Ghats, so you will find the rainfall is more than 200 centimeter. In Arunachal Pradesh also you will find the rainfall is more than 200 centimeter, and then Meghalaya obviously, because the two places, the Monsoon and Cherrapunji. Okay, we have studied when we studied the climate of India. Okay, Monsoon and Cherrapunji. So these are the two places in Meghalaya where the rainfall is very high. Okay, so in this Assam also you will find that the rainfall is more than 200 centimeter. Then Nagaland also the rainfall is more than 200 centimeter, and in Western Ghats also you will find this type of tropical evergreen rainforest. Okay, and some places, that is the Tarai areas of Himalayas and Andaman groups. Okay, Andaman and Nicobar Island में भी आपको इस type के forest मिल जाएगी. For example, again I will show you the map. Okay, so again you can check it out on the map. Okay, so the portion which is shaded by green color, remember this is the area where you will find the tropical evergreen rainforest. So what is the thing you have to remember about the tropical evergreen rainforest? So firstly, remember they are found in the area where the rainfall is more than 200 centimeter. तो याद रखो कि 200 more than 200 centimeter rainfall कहाँ होगा? या तो वेस्टर्न घाट में, या तो नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न एरिया में, या फिर Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, so these are the areas where you will find the rainfall is more than 200 centimeter. Okay, now they are also found in the hills of Khasi and Jayantia, that is Garo, Khasi, Jayantia. Now when we studied about the Indian Himalaya, that time I have shown you the Garo, Khasi and Jayantia hills. Okay, so in that area also, that is in the northeast area, you will find the tropical evergreen rainforest. So some more specifications about the tropical evergreen rainforest. So these trees have intense growth. Okay, trees in this area have intense growth, बहुत ऊंचाई तक जाते हैं. ठीक है, they reach at great heights. Okay, they grow very fast, they grow very high, and they have intense growth. And the major trees found in this area are sandalwood, rosewood, mahogany and ebony. Remember, these are the trees which are found in the tropical evergreen rainforest. Okay, अब इसको रट्टा मारो, मगब कर लो, बस you may have to remember this thing. ठीक है, this it totally depends upon you how you remember this. So sandalwood also you will find in this area, tropical evergreen rainforest. Then rosewood also, rosewood very important for the आपका जो भी फर्नीचर बनता है उसमें भी बहुत सारा यूज होता है ये रोजवुड. ओके, देन mahogany also, and then bamboo. तो you know about bamboo. Bamboo is very useful. Actually it is a grass. Grass है ये, grass. Okay, bamboo is a grass. So sandalwood, rosewood, mahogany and bamboo are the trees which are found in the tropical evergreen rainforest. Now it has a copious vegetation of all kinds. अब यहाँ पर आपको सारे टाइप का वेजिटेशन मिल जाएगा. You will find some shrubs also, then creepers also. Okay, shrubs, creepers and trees. So if you can see in this image, try to find out the shrubs, creepers and the trees. So in the upper area you will find there are tall trees. Okay, and then in the lower area you will find some shrubs. Okay, you can see this area here, you will find some shrubs and then creeper also. ओके, क्रीपर्स भी मिल जाएंगे आपको, जिसे बेल कहते हैं. तो ये आपको मिल जाएगा, सारे टाइप का आपको वेजिटेशन मिल जाएगा यहाँ पर. सो यू विल फाइंड दैट द ट्रॉपिकल एवरग्रीन रेन फॉरेस्ट आर हैविंग द लेयर्स विद इन इट. ओके, ट्रॉपिकल एवरग्रीन रेन फॉरेस्ट में यहाँ पर बहुत सारे लेयर्स होंगे. एंड दिस एरिया इज हैविंग लॉट ऑफ रेनफॉल, दैट्स व्हाई दे आर densely forested. Okay, and another thing about the tropical evergreen rainforest is that the trees here compete for sunlight. Competition for sunlight. Okay, competition for sunlight. Why? Because the forests are densely the forests are very dense. Okay, densely forested area है. तो यहाँ पर क्या होगा कि the whatever the sunlight is falling, it is unable to reach the ground level. And for that purpose all the vegetation, it may be shrub, it may be creeper or it may be a long tree, they compete for sunlight and they try to grow. तो इसकी वजह से इनकी हाइट जो है वो काफी ज्यादा होती है. ठीक है, due to the competition for sunlight, the trees try to grow high. Okay, ये बहुत tall होने की कोशिश करते हैं. That is the reason you will find that the tropical evergreen rainforest have the vegetation which is huge in height. Okay, and it is densely populated. Dense vegetation आपको मिलेगा, not densely populated, sorry. So it is the dense vegetation. Okay, densely forested area. So it has a multi-layered structure. So multi-layered structure तो हम लोगों ने देख लिया है कि ये एक layer है, then ये एक layer है, then ये एक layer है. Okay, so these are the different layers you will find in the tropical evergreen rainforest. Now the animals which you will find in this area is elephants, then monkey, then lemur. These are some of the common animals which are found in this area. Sometime you will find tiger also in this area. Okay, tiger also you will find in some areas. Elephants भी आपको मिल जाएंगे. So these are the various type of animals you will find in this area. Now the next forest which are going to study about is tropical deciduous forest. Okay, or you are also called as monsoon forest. So the deciduous or monsoon type of forest. Now the deciduous forests are found in the lower slope of the Himalayas. And mainly in the West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, then Bihar, Odisha, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Jharkhand and adjoining areas. So mainly you will find this deciduous forest or the monsoon type of forest in the lower slope of Himalayas as well as West Bengal. In Chhattisgarh also you will find this type of forest which are also called as monsoon type of forest. And in Bihar also you will find this type of forest, then Odisha, then Karnataka, then Maharashtra and then Jharkhand and the adjoining areas. Okay, so the precipitation in this area is about 100 centimeter to 200 centimeter. Now remember, in the tropical evergreen rainforest the rainfall was more than 200 centimeter, but now in the deciduous or the monsoon type of forest you will find the precipitation, that is the rainfall, is between 100 to 200 centimeter. Okay, is it clear? 100 to 200 centimeter precipitation, that is the rainfall will be there. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर देखते हैं हम लोग, the teak is the dominant species in this area. Okay, now we are studying about the deciduous or monsoon type of forest. So in the deciduous or the monsoon type of forest you will find that the teak, okay, teak is the dominant species in the area, and along with that deodar, blue gum, palash, then sal, then sandalwood, then ebony, then arjun and khair and bamboo are also seen in this area. So these are the common trees which you can find in the deciduous or monsoon type of forest. Okay, so again we will revise which are the trees you will find in the area. So mainly you will find that teak is the dominant species in this area. Teak मतलब साग, सागवान जो होता है, साग जो लकड़ी होती है, which is very useful for manufacturing your for producing your furniture. Okay, your doors, windows, then sofas, chairs, tables, ये जो भी furniture हमें तैयार करना होता है उसके लिए teak is very important. Okay, now then you will also find deodar, then blue gum, then palash, then sal, then sandalwood, then ebony, then arjun, then khair. So these are the species of trees. Then bamboo also you will find. So these are the different species of trees you will find in this area. Now the trees in this forest shed their leaves during dry winter and dry summer. Okay, so during the dry winter and dry summer the trees shed their leaves, okay, on the basis of the availability of water. These forests are again divided into moist and dry deciduous forest. तो इसका अगर आपको और dividation भी मिल जाएगा some sources में, ठीक है, divided into moist and dry deciduous forest. Now remember the tropical deciduous forest, tropical deciduous forest and the monsoon type of forest, you will find that the trees shade their leaf. Now why does this tree shade their leaf? This is majorly because that the dry winter and in summer season the trees shade their leaves so that the transpiration does not happen. Okay, transpiration हमें पता है कि after the photosynthesis done by the trees, whatever the water is available in the tree, they due to the through the process of transpiration the trees they put out the water through their leaves. So to avoid this the trees shade their leaves so that they can conserve the water. Okay, so that the process of transpiration does not happen. For this purpose the trees shade their leaves, and majorly when in the summer season the trees shade their leaves, so you will find this type of trees are fallen on the ground and they are very vulnerable for the to the forest fire. Okay, they deciduous or the monsoon type of forest are very vulnerable for the फॉरेस्ट फायर. ओके, और बहुत सारा डेसिडियस और मानसून टाइप ऑफ फॉरेस्ट जल के बहुत फॉरेस्ट कवर भी है वो खत्म हो जाता है. सो दिस इज द एरिया वेयर यू विल फाइंड द ट्रॉपिकल डेसिडियस फॉरेस्ट. सो दिस आर द ट्रॉपिकल डेसिडियस फॉरेस्ट, द लाइट ब्लू कलर में जो भी एरिया दिखाया गया है. ओके, सो दिस इज द एरिया वेयर यू विल फाइंड द ट्रॉपिकल डेसिडियस फॉरेस्ट. रिमेंबर, now sometime you may be given this type of map also in your exam and ऐसे नंबर भी दिए जा सकते हैं 1 2 3 and okay and then 4. so इस टाइप के नंबर भी दिए जा सकते हैं and then they may give you some options in the क्वेश्चन पेपर. ओके, यहाँ पर ऑप्शंस दिए रहेंगे एंड एक के पीछे फिर मैच करो ऐसा बोल देंगे, 2 के आगे मैच करो, 3 के आगे मैच करो. सो ऐसे टाइप के क्वेश्चंस भी आ सकते हैं. यू मे गेट दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, सो ट्राई टू रिमेंबर ऑन द मैप ऑल्सो. So remember, in this area you will find the tropical evergreen rainforest and in this area you will find tropical deciduous forest और monsoon type of forest. Okay, ये एरिया में आपको monsoon type of forest और deciduous type of forest भी मिल जाएंगे. Now the next forest is dry deciduous forest. Okay, so this is the subdivision of the deciduous forest. So dry deciduous forest, so these forests grow in areas where the precipitation is between 50 centimeter and 100 centimeter. जहाँ पे थोड़ी सी प्रेसिपिटेशन कम होती है, रेनफॉल कम होती है, वहां पर हमें इस टाइप के फॉरेस्ट मिलते हैं, दैट इज 50 सेंटीमीटर एंड 100 सेंटीमीटर. ओके, द रेनफॉल इज बिटवीन 50 सेंटीमीटर एंड 100 सेंटीमीटर. यू विल फाइंड dry deciduous forest and these are mainly seen in the areas of central Deccan plateau. Okay, and Punjab, Haryana, parts of Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and southeast of Rajasthan. तो इस एरिया में आपको इस टाइप के ड्राई डेसिडियस फॉरेस्ट आपको मिल जाएंगे. यू विल फाइंड दिस टाइप ऑफ ड्राई डेसिडियस फॉरेस्ट इन सेंट्रल डेक्कन प्लेट्यू, देन पंजाब, हरियाणा, पार्ट्स ऑफ उत्तर प्रदेश, मध्य प्रदेश एंड साउथ ईस्ट ऑफ राजस्थान. ओके, so the next forest which we are going to study about is the mountain forest. Now the mountain forest differs significantly along the slopes of mountain. अब जैसे जैसे आप ऊपर जाओगे आपका माउंटेन फॉरेस्ट जो है वो वेरी होते जाएगा. यू विल फाइंड डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ फॉरेस्ट एज यू गो, as you climb the mountain. ठीक है. Now on the foothills of the Himalayas until a height of 1500 meters. ठीक है, 15 foothills में, that is the 1500 meters तक अगर आप जाओगे then you will find evergreen trees like साल, टीक एंड बाम्बू. ठीक है, तो आपको foothills में that is up to the 1500 meters, जैसे कि ये हिमालयाज है, so 1500 मीटर तक आपको साल, टीक एंड बाम्बू ये टाइप ऑफ वेजिटेशन आपको मिल जाएगा एट द फुटहिल्स. बट एज यू गो हायर ऑन द हायर स्लोप द टेम्परेट कॉनिफरस ट्रीज लाइक पाइन, फिर एंड ओक ग्रो. ठीक है, पाइन, फिर एंड ओक ये टाइप में. ठीक है, दैट इज द कॉनिफरस. एंड एट द हायर इलेवेशन जैसे आप यहाँ पर जाओगे पाइन, फिर एंड ओक ये टाइप के फॉरेस्ट आपको यहाँ पर मिल जाएंगे. बट एज यू गो हायर, ओके, हायर एलिवेशन में आप जैसे ही माउंटेन्स में जाते हो ऑफ द हिमालयाज यू विल फाइंड द रोडोडेंड्रॉन्स. ओके, रोडोडेंड्रॉन्स भी आपको मिल जाएंगे एंड जुनिपर्स आर फाउंड. So this is the type of trees, rhododendrons and junipers. This type of forest you will find at the higher elevation. And further than the vegetation zones, further than this vegetation zones, alpine grasslands appear up to the snowland. एकदम आपको अल्पाइन ग्रासलैंड्स मिल जाएंगे यहाँ पर एंड अप टू द स्नोफील्ड. तो फिर आगे आपको मिलेगा स्नोफील्ड. ओके, सो रिमेंबर देयर आर वेरियस लेयर्स ऑफ फॉरेस्ट ऑन द माउंटेन्स. एक जैसा पूरा सेम नहीं है. ओके, you will find different type of layers of forest on the mountain. As you go higher, as you go high on the elevation, as you go up to the higher elevation you will find different type of forest. At the lower level you will find the sal, then teak and then bamboo. Okay, and then as you go higher you will find pine and then fir and then oak. Then again as you go higher you will find the rhododendrons and junipers. And ऊपर जैसे आप जाते हो तो आपको एक ग्रासलैंड लग जाएगा. ठीक है, अल्पाइन ग्रासलैंड, इट इज कॉल्ड एज अल्पाइन ग्रासलैंड. एंड देन देयर विल बी स्नोफील्ड. सो ऐसा है माउंटेन फॉरेस्ट. नाउ माउंटेन फॉरेस्ट यू विल फाइंड इन द ग्रीन एरिया. ओके, ये जो ग्रीन एरिया है पैरेट ग्रीन, सो दिस एरिया रिप्रेजेंट्स द माउंटेन फॉरेस्ट. ओके, दिस एरिया रिप्रेजेंट्स द माउंटेन फॉरेस्ट. Remember the parrot green area you will find the mountain forest because they are mostly found on the Himalayas. So we know that this area is covered by Himalayas. Now the next forest which we are going to study about is the tidal or mangrove forest. Now this is very important. The tidal or mangrove forest grow by the side of coast and on the edges of the deltas. For example, the deltas of Kaveri, Krishna, Mahanadi, Godavari and Ganga. तो ये जो rivers है, different rivers, Kaveri, then Kaveri, Krishna, Mahanadi, Godavari and Ganga, इसके डेल्टा में भी आपको tidal and mangrove forest you will find. Okay, then in West Bengal these forests are known as Sundarban. Remember, mangrove forests are known as Sundarban in the West Bengal. Why? Because there is a tree which is named as Sundari, and ये Sundari tree की वजह से this mangrove forest are also called as Sundarban. Okay, because Sundari is the most major tree in this forest, and the Sundarbans are the largest mangrove forest of the world. Remember, largest mangrove of world, largest mangrove forest of world you will find in इंडिया एंड सम पार्ट ऑफ बांग्लादेश, ठीक है। वेस्ट बंगाल में आपको मिल जाएगा ये सुंदरबन। सुंदरबन आर द लार्जेस्ट मैंग्रोव फॉरेस्ट, रिमेंबर सुंदरबन are the largest mangrove forest of the world. You can write it down in your copy. Now here these are the mangrove forest. Now the important trees of the tidal forest are hogla, garan, then pusa. These are the important other trees which are found in the mangrove forest. And this forest is an important factor in the timber industry as they provide timber and firewood. And palm and coconut trees beautify the coastal strip. आपको पाम के और कोकोनट के, नारियल के ट्रीज भी आपको कोस्टल एरिया में द टाइडल एंड मैंग्रोव फॉरेस्ट में आपको मिल जाएंगे, ठीक है। बट मेनली इट इज डोमिनेटेड बाय द सुंदरी ट्रीज, ओके। द मैंग्रोव फॉरेस्ट आर मेनली यू विल फाइंड इट इन द सुंदरबन डेल्टा, इन द रिवर डेल्टास. So if on the map, if you want to see this area, okay, can you see it? So this area which I am demarcating by red color, and here also, and here also some part you will find, and in the Mumbai region also you will find some part, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर आपको मैंग्रोव फॉरेस्ट मिल जाएंगे, दे आर एट द कोस्ट, रिमेंबर कोस्टल एरिया में आपको मिल जाएंगे दिस टाइप ऑफ फॉरेस्ट। और यहाँ पर टाइगर्स भी होते हैं, द रॉयल बंगाल टाइगर विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, okay, Royal Bengal tiger you will find in this region, that is the mangrove forest in the Sundarban area. Now the next type of forest is the semi deserts and desert vegetations. Now semi desert and desert vegetation, in this type of vegetation you will find this area receives the rainfall less than 50 centimeter, ठीक है। 50 सेंटीमीटर से भी कम रेनफॉल होता है यहाँ पर, एंड थॉर्नी बुशेस, एक्सेसिया एंड बबूल आर फाउंड इन दिस वेजिटेशन रीजन। आपको बबूल के ट्रीज मिल जाएंगे एंड श्रब्स मिल जाएंगे छोटे छोटे, विच आर वेरी रेजिस्टेंट, ओके, रेजिस्टेंट टू ड्रॉट। सो दिस टाइप ऑफ वेजिटेशन यू विल फाइंड इन द सेमी डेजर्ट एंड डेजर्ट वेजिटेशन। नाउ द इंडियन वाइल्ड डेट इज जनरली फाउंड हियर, खजूर, ओके, खजूर के इंडियन वाइल्ड डेट, okay, the tree of khajur you will find in this type of vegetation, and they have long roots and thick flesh. Now why do they have long roots? Now they have long roots because they have to go deep down inside the earth in the search of water. That is the reason they have long roots and thick flesh. Thick flesh because to store the water. Now this type of forest, this type of vegetation you will find, usually this is a thorny. Why? Because they try to preserve the water, to preserve the water, okay. So the plants found in this region store water in their stem to endure during the drought, and this vegetation are found in the parts of Gujarat, Punjab and Rajasthan, okay, Gujarat, Punjab and Rajasthan के एरिया में आपको this type of forest मिल जाएगा, ठीक है। So here you will find the Gujarat, ठीक है, Gujarat and then some part of Punjab and Rajasthan also, and you will also find some part in the peninsular area also, okay. So this is all about the vegetation of India. So